welcome back to my channel. Today I am sitting down and I'm going to be talking to you about the 7 products, seven-ish, that just make me feel confident and flawless and beautiful. Like whenever I wear them, I just feel good and I feel like I can just take on the world, that I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, and they just make me feel very confident. I actually got this idea from Samantha March. I was watching her videos like I always do, and this one popped up and I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a good video idea. I love it. But she actually credited Allie, Glines, and Alonso, so I think they're the ones who made it up. I'm not sure which one did it first, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave all 3 of those videos linked down below if you want to check them out and hear what 7 products make them feel confident and flawless. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. If you want to hear all about the 7-ish products that make me feel beautiful and confident and flawless, then let's go ahead and get started. I'm like 99% sure I've talked about all of these products before on my channel, but we're going to be talking about them again today. And the first one I want to mention is the Isle of Paradise Self Tanning Drops. So if you do not know what these are, they are just tanning drops that you can drop into your lotion. They say they're safe for the body and the face, but I only use this on my body. I'm kind of afraid to use it on my face. This is the medium shade, but I've also used the fair in the past. I like them both. The medium definitely gets me more tan than the light. But I put this one first because I have a little disclaimer on it. So I love these. I do think they make me feel very confident and beautiful because they make me tan. And normally when I have a tan, which does not happen like ever, I feel really good about myself. You just feel like golden and bronzed and tan. You just feel good about yourself, right? So these I love for the summertime. I do use these in the wintertime, but I'm okay with being my normal pale ghostly self in the winter, but in the summertime I just want that extra glow and the extra tan to my skin. So that's why these are so great. They make me feel just good about myself. They make me feel confident. I know if I'm going to be wearing short sleeves or a tank top or a dress or anything like that, I just have that added extra bronze to my skin that I don't have naturally, and it's very hard for me to get. A, because I just don't tan very well, and B, because I like never want to be in the sun because it's so bad for your skin. But yeah, I absolutely love these and I highly recommend them. They just make me feel good, you know? The next product I picked is the ColourPop Going Coconuts palette, and that is because I know with this palette, I don't have to think about the look that I make. I don't have to worry about the mattes getting patchy or looking bad on my eyes. I don't have to worry about the shimmer flaking or falling or not being insanely pigmented or anything like that. I know that every time I use this palette, my eyes are gonna look good. It's gonna turn out well, I'm gonna like it, and it's gonna look good, and I'm gonna feel good about the look that I made. I use almost all of these shades in the palette, minus these 2 up at the top. I really don't use them very often, but the main ones I use is this one right here, which is called Culotta, and then I use Nutty, and then I do love both of these shimmers, but the one that's like the best that really makes this palette worth it is this middle one, which is Cocoa Crush. It's the palette that I used on my eyes today. I just use Culotta and Nutty as the mattes in my crease and in my outer corner, and then I used my glitter glue and topped that Cocoa Crush shade on, and it is just stunning. Every time I use it, I love this look, and I just feel good when I wear it. I know that my eyeshadow looks good. I know that it's going to look good all day long. It's not going to fade or anything like that, and I just love it, and it just makes me feel confident. The next item I wanted to talk about is one of my favorite foundations ever. I absolutely love it. I have it in 2 shades, but I'm just going to talk about the one that I have on today because it's my winter shade, and it is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Long Wear Foundation and Concealer. I do not use this as a concealer, I just use it as foundation, but I love this foundation so incredibly much. I have the shade LN2, that's my winter shade that I have on today, and this is just, it's a good foundation. It is not matte and drying, but it's not luminous where you're going to look too dewy and get oily by the end of the day. It wears really nicely. It doesn't get dry. It doesn't get cakey on me. It's full coverage. It covers everything I need it to, but doesn't look cakey. Like I have a whole bunch of acne right here and just scarring and redness, and when I use this, it just covers it all up and it gives me the blank canvas to my skin that I need to where I can then go in and add my bronzer, the redness / pinkness that I want on my cheeks, blush, not like the normal redness that I always have. And it's just a really great foundation. Every time I wear it, again, I just feel good in it. I feel good, I feel confident. I know my flaws, or the things that I see in my skin as flaws, are covered up. I just really, really love this foundation, and it makes me feel very confident. Then we have the Maybelline City Bronzer. Again, I've talked about this a million times on my channel and my Instagram page if you follow me on there, but this is such a good bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer, and the reason why this is my favorite, and this is the one I chose that makes me feel confident and beautiful and good about myself, is because for a couple reasons. A, it is a really great shade on me. Not that you can really see the shade because my pan is so large, I need to pick up a new one, but it is the perfect shade on me. Even though I am very, very fair, it never looks too orange, but it never looks too cool tone to where it looks gray and muddy. It doesn't matter how much I apply, it looks good. Like, I know that I go really heavy-handed and I go a little overboard sometimes with bronzer and blush, but this, it's like impossible to do that with because it just blends in so nicely to my skin, never looks patchy, never looks cakey, never looks powdery. It is just the best bronzer. I am absolutely head over heels in love with it. I used up pretty much this whole thing, and I'm definitely going to repurchase it again. I have the shade 100. It's the lightest one, and I mean, clearly, I have used this to death, and every time I use it, I just feel good, and I know my bronzer looks good, and I looked bronze, but not like crazy and like too much makeup, you know what I mean? The next item is a little bit newer to me, so I feel kind of like bad putting it in here, kind of like I'm cheating, but it just kind of goes in like a category. So it is the Grande Cosmetics Primer, fortified with lash plumping peptides. It's their mascara primer. But really, I could have picked any like good mascara that I love that makes my lashes look long and full and not clumpy and holds a curl, because whenever my lashes look good, I just feel good. I have long lashes, I feel like, but they just stick straight out. They don't like to stay curled. They like to get really clumpy very easily, and I don't like that look. And when I use this, or really any mascara, but this one has just really been amazing recently. It's newer to me, but I've been head over heels in love with it. It makes my lashes look like what I just said I want. It makes them long and thicker looking, but not clumpy. And I have it on today with the Tarte Surfer Curl, which actually is not my favorite mascara at all, but it looks decent because of this primer underneath it. But like I said, anytime my lashes just look long and full, I just feel good about myself. I feel girly, I feel flirty, I feel confident. I know that they're long and wispy and they're just looking good. So I just, you know, I feel good about myself. So the next item, I actually have two, but Samantha March went ahead and was a rebel and changed the rules and broke the rules a little bit in her video, so I'm gonna do the same. And it is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist along with the Urban Decay De-Slick. These two together are a match made in heaven. They are a dynamite team, and I love using them together. I have been through countless of both of these. I love using the Morphe one first. It just melts your makeup all together. It gives you a little bit of sheen to your skin, a little bit of glow, and takes away any powderiness that you have. And then you come in and top it with the Urban Decay De-Slick, and this helps really lock your makeup in. It helps keep my makeup on and keep it looking really nice all day long, and it helps my oils from coming out. I really do not have as oily skin as I used to, but I still do get oily, so I love this. I don't reach for this combo very often, but when I do, A, I love it, and B, I reach for it when I know I need my makeup to just look bomb all day long, mainly for like special events, if I'm going to a wedding or a party, but I don't really party, but you know what I mean. If I'm going someplace where I just know my makeup needs to last and look good all day long, I love using these together. I know when I use this combination, my skin is gonna look good, and it's gonna look good all day long. I love these so much. And the last product I want to talk about is, again, kind of more of a category, and it's not really like makeup or beauty related, but it is perfume. Whenever I have a nice smelling perfume on, I feel so good and so confident because I know I smell good. I have like this fear of having BO and smelling bad and like my armpits stinking, and it's not good. It's a fear of mine, and I don't ever want someone to walk by me and be like, oh, Emily's smelling a little ripe today. I can't have that. So a good smelling, nice perfume that lasts a long time on the skin is like, it just makes me feel so good. And this is the newest one to me, that's why I'm holding it up. It is the Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. Ooh, okay, I am not like Kathleen Lights where I have like a million perfumes. And she talks about perfumes a lot on her channel. And normally I do not go out and buy the perfumes that she talks about because she just talks about a million. But she talked about this one a lot. And I really honestly think Jessica Braun talked about on her channel too. Don't quote me, I don't fully remember. But I love this one. I am so glad I picked it up. It smells like warm and sweet, but not too sweet. And it smells sophisticated. It just makes me smell so, so good. But I also really love Victor Royal Flower Bomb. That one's really good. Dior Blooming Bouquet is another one that smells really good. Dior Light Blue is another one I really, really like. So just perfumes in general. Anytime that I can spray it on me and I just smell delicious and I know I smell delicious, and when I walk by someone, they're gonna be like, oh, Emily smells good, and not like, oh, Emily smells like B.O. So yeah, a good smelling perfume where you just spritz it on you, you just feel good and confident. Whew, okay, I made it to the end. You guys are not going to see all the struggles that I had making this video. I rambled on so much. I edited so much of that out. I kept hearing Mike and my cat in the background, so I kept pausing while he was opening and closing doors, and it's just been, I've been sitting here filming for way longer than I was expecting to when I'm talking about 7 products. But I made it through. It's okay, we are done. Those are the 7 products that when I wear them, I just feel so good about myself. I feel confident, I feel beautiful, I feel flawless. And yeah, thank you so much to Samantha March, Allie, Glines, and Alonso for this really fun video idea. I had fun picking the products and thinking about the products that I wanted to talk about. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really have too much fun filming this for you guys because I had some issues, but that's okay. I survived. But thank you so much for listening to me ramble on. Let me know down below in the comments any of the products that you love, that when you wear them, you just feel flawless and confident and beautiful in them as well. Don't forget, I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday for you guys. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.